Let's get right to it. Healthy skin. What does it look like? Well, it's fleshy. It has normal flesh tones, pinkish. You can see the natural lines and patterns in the skin. There's no obvious infection in the follicles or in the pores. You don't see anything really. It's unremarkable in every way. Now here's what unhealthy targeted skin looks like. It looks like it's been attacked by a giant infectious glazed donut. If you look at it, in areas where you have hair, which I will show, not only is the skin infected, but the hair follicle is infected, and any pore that you have is infected. In this next pic here, you will see that there is actually a fiber under the glazed area. So there's no way that this is your skin or dry skin. The fiber is sitting underneath the glue, if you will, just sitting there, and there's tons of those all over the body. The skin isn't pink. It looks like you've been covered in glaze. Now this one's interesting. This is where the hair pushes its way out of the glaze, the glue, and decides to make a U-turn and go back into the film, and the film is holding the hair in a U-turn position. It's not natural at all. Here are clear hairs from this stuff. It grows right out of it. Sometimes it uses the follicle as well and grows as like a twin hair out of the hair follicle. Sometimes it takes over the hair follicle completely, and that's all that grows. And you might say, hey, well, that's a white fiber or a white hair up close. It's not actual clear hair, but it is. Here's a photo of the hair with another hair behind it, and you can actually see the hair behind it through the clear, like it's plastic or glass. It's just completely transparent. All right, now this is really important. These are everywhere in the skin, like stuck to the film, to the glue, to the mold, to the bacterial mold, whatever name you want to give it. There are tons of these. They're always the same size, and they give off light. Even when you turn the light of the microscope and in the room off, they will sparkle like stars. They'll give off, it's the same as when you're looking at a star. It can change from red to blue to green to white, and they keep doing it, and they're always the same size. So there's hundreds or thousands and thousands of these covering you, probably from the environment, and then getting stuck to this stuff. This stuff keeps everything on you. When you get rid of this, when you get rid of this stuff, you can pretty much wash the crap off you. And here there's something luminescent on my skin. When I turn the light off, boom, there it is. See that? Glowing, literally glowing on my skin. There are other parts of this dust and shit in there too that may or may not be flashing. Yeah, I can see a couple. Remember, full screen, you can't see that? It's luminescent. There's a couple of them right next to it. Shit is glowing. It's like fucking Iron Man, like the third one or whatever. With that glowing shit, same color even. It's ridiculous, but it's really there. Really there. And another thing is, when I was having issues with all this stuff, when I was too ill to take care of myself and get rid of this stuff daily, a lot of the like sensations in my feet and stuff started coming back. And then when I started taking care of myself, it went away again. Alright, here you need to pay attention. I was getting burning sensations, stinging sensations, electrical zaps, creepy crawly sensations on my hand in different spots. This was after I'd been doing some shit. My hands were dirty as well. Not filthy, but dirty. You can see it with the microscope. Anyway, you need to pay attention to the right of this fiber. I had something happening. Okay, look to the right of that arrow. You're going to see a liquid, and this was happening in various different areas of my hand and on my body. You're going to see a liquid come out, move around, go back into the skin, come out, move around. It causes sensations and causes all kinds of different things. Creepy, crawly sensations, shocking sensations, this weird stuff. If you look at it, imagine this coming out of your body, almost like poison ivy oil, or poison oak oil, but it's coming out, coming back in, coming out, moving around as if it has like this intelligence. It's very bizarre. It's very real. And now, had I not had a microscope to catch this, I would have never known this was happening. You can't see it with the naked eye. And from here it gets more and more intense. It starts coming out thicker, and it starts coming out further, and then it's backing back up and going back in, and then coming out further again. It's really crazy. And like I said, this was happening in numerous spots on my skin, not just this one spot, but this is the one I could catch the best, and the one that I documented the best, that you could see easily. Also, it's obvious there because, I had been working and using my hands a little bit, that there's a fiber on my hand, and you can also see a few of those light dust or those luminescent glitter pieces on the hand. Also, if you're paying attention, you can see that when it disappears, like it's not even there. Go full screen if you have to and look at it, or if you're on a phone, go back and look at it on a computer so you can actually see it on a big screen. When it vanishes, you would never know it was there. So it was just by chance that I caught the first one and knew that it was even there to check out. It's fucking crazy. Okay, this is the same clip, but I cropped it. So don't pay attention to the red arrow, just look below it. Now you'll see the liquid really big, coming in, coming out, going back in, going back out. I'm trying to keep it in focus there, but it looks like a worm moving around, but it's a liquid. So, I actually watched this video where this chick said that what I was saying was bullshit. So, okay, so what is that? What is everything that I'm showing you? And actually, there's one of those light up glitter pieces to the left of it, and a black fiber. My hands are dirty, so I apologize for my dirty hands. They're actually not that dirty, but I was working on stuff and doing a few things, so I've got some dirt that's caught in the glue. It's hard as hell to get your hands clean. Oh, speaking of this, Fast Orange hand cleaner will start to take the stuff off your hands and the rest of your body. That's one thing that I've figured out, that Fast Orange, the citrus in it, like how people use lemons and stuff for like more gallons and all that shit. It does the same thing. It eats away at this stuff. So Fast Orange is a thumbs up. Here's a fiber caught in the moldy glue. So anybody that thinks this is skin, again, this is not skin. You can see the fiber go into it and then come out. It gets liquidy when you take a hot shower, then it hardens back up. There's another fiber, hair actually, curling out of it and then going back into it. And this is sitting right on top of your skin. It's pretty crazy shit. And like I said before, probably a million times, but you don't even know it's there, even under bright light of the sun. There's another one. You can see two of the, or more of the pieces of dust. And now you see a pink fiber that is caught in the glue at the bottom of it where the arrow is. Pretty cool arrow, right? And it's coming out and moving up. Now this is after I had cleaned myself off quite a bit, so you can see that the pinkness is coming back to my skin. It's not all glazed donut-y, so there's only a few layers of it. The layers build up, and this is why, once you get so many layers of this shit on you, then it looks like frosted. A lot of people out there need to do their own research. So, there's a lot more information out there if you know where to look. Sometimes you have to quit typing in targeted and get away from that and start doing your own searches that don't pertain to quote-unquote targeted individuals. For the 1000th time, I hate that term. Check out this. Toxic molds and different bacteria grow off radio waves. And they're finding or admitting now that different molds and different bacteria give off radio waves. So when you have a combination of this, exposing people to different radio waves causes a mold to grow or a bacteria. And then once that bacteria has grown all over the skin along with the fungus, it starts to give off radio waves. Now, it can't really convince me otherwise that it wouldn't be too far-fetched in this day and age to grow a fungus or a bacteria or both, a GMO, that gives off a particular radio wave. Do you get what I'm saying? But I'm showing you some Google search results right here. Do your own research. It gives off a radio wave. It causes them to grow. There was also there's flesh-eating bacteria that grows from your cell phone, the signals that your cell phone gives off, and it will grow all over your phone. Then somebody puts it to their face, and pretty soon their face is getting ate off because of this shit. It's crazy. But you need to do your own research. Thanks to everybody who donated. I've got a lot of catching up to do. I've got audio videos to put out. I've got stuff that I've been able to pick up with things that I've been able to buy that I couldn't buy before, and it's awesome. I have so much to show people, like really intricate audio videos, health-wise videos, dealing with this stuff, heavy metals, all the shit that I just showed you in this video. I've received audio samples from the East Coast to the West Coast to the South to the North, from Canada, from the UK, from Mexico. And I've received audio samples from people that aren't even targeted, that I've asked, hey, just record for 30 minutes or so and send it to me, 30 minutes or an hour, so I can analyze it. And these signals are everywhere. They're being put out everywhere, spread out. So that's the reason why wherever somebody goes, they've either got the same ringing in their ears or the same V2K or the same symptoms. It's because it's everywhere. The signal is piggybacking on everything, especially in your power lines, but when you get out, it is everywhere. So that is the reason. So I'm going to work hardcore in the next couple weeks to put out videos that show a lot of the stuff that I've been scrambling to catch up with. So take care, and thanks for watching.